Hello, welcome to Castanet's Week in Review. I'm Braden Ursel with the top stories that happened from around the Okanagan this week. Agencies that operate temporary winter homeless shelters in Kelowna are renewing a call for a permanent indoor shelter.
So 5 years ago we opened. At the time it was a temporary shelter. 5 years later we're still here, which is why we feel it is time for a purpose-built permanent shelter that is desperately needed in Kelowna. So as long as we keep putting together like haphazardly winter mat shelter programs or these temporary shelters that are in old buildings that are no longer fit for something else, and we'll put people there. I think as long as we keep taking that approach, this sort of like Band-Aid approach, we're not going to get the kind of traction that we need to make a real difference.
In order for a permanent shelter, Patricia Bacon of the John Howard Society believes in order to make a permanent shelter in Kelowna, the community needs to buy in and BC Housing needs to step up and take action. It's been less than 2 years since the city of Penticton introduced paid parking downtown, but there might be a change coming with frustrations from local businesses starting to reach a boiling point.
We field calls daily, weekly. We hear from upset business owners, tourists, locals, everybody you can think of contacts us regularly with negative comments about the parking.
Mayor Julius Bloomfield says he wants to take this to council to make a decision on the paid street parking in Penticton's downtown area. The NHL is expected to be first overall pick in the 2023 NHL entry draft. Connor Bedard and the Regina Pats of the WHL made their way through the Okanagan, selling out arenas in both Kelowna and Kamloops as people couldn't wait to set their sights on hockey's next big prodigy.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, you can feel the energy in the building, and whenever you walk out there and you see, every seat taken, it's you kind of get up and it's a lot of fun.
Bedard picked up an assist on the game-winning goal in Kelowna, but the Pats fell to the Blazers 9-3 on Thursday night. There's a lot of fundraising happening around the Okanagan this time of year, and people are doing what they can to raise money for the less fortunate, including a group of grade 8 students in Kelowna who turn their school into a winter wonderland.
We're doing it to raise money for people who don't have as great of a life as us or are not as fortunate to have the amazing things we do. As a community, we've been selling hot chocolate every week on Thursdays, and we'll probably do that until Christmas break.
The Spring Valley Middle School says they've already raised $1,000 for the Central Okanagan Food Bank, and that they hope to add to that total before winter break. And that's everything you need to know this week. For Castanet News, I'm Braden Ursel.